There we go. I wonder if that will stay. Do you have tape? Hola, and welcome to Mexico. Today is November 1st, which is the start of a very important Mexican tradition. It is Dia de Muerto, or Day of the Dead. Today, November 1st, signifies the first Day of the Dead, which is the Day of the Dead for the children. November 2nd is the Day of the Dead for the adults. You see behind me, my hotel has made a beautiful altar. There are different things on the altar that mean different things. If you see the pictures, those are people that have died. I put a picture up over here of my grandfather, Harry Oppenheimer, my sister Elise Oppenheimer, my great-great-great-grandfather, Henry Longfellow, and my mother, Deidre Foley. So this is an altar for the dead. The altar came into the picture because the Aztecs had a tradition for this goddess. And when people came over to Mexico and mixed the Catholic traditions, the Day of the Dead came into play. So if you see this marigold on the floor, that is to bring the dead in with the beautiful, wonderful smell of the marigolds. That is supposed to attract the dead into the altar, so they will come and visit you. And there are different elements: earth, water, wind, and fire. If you see above me, there are these hanging paper little skull things, and that is the air element. Over here is the water. You see cups of water. And then there are some candles, which is the fire. And then you see these pan de muerto. Pan de muerto is the earth element, and I brought some offerings of my own. You bring something, some food offerings or something that they like to do, anything to offer up to the dead. So I brought some offerings today to offer my ancestors so they might enjoy it. So my mother, she ate bananas every single day, so I brought her a banana. Here you go, Mom. Woo! I'll just put it down here. And my sister liked colorful sweet things, so I brought her some Fruit Loops. Here you go, Elise. And me and my grandfather, we used to eat bagels with cream cheese every single day when I would visit him. So I didn't put cream cheese on it because that might attract bugs, but I brought him a bagel to enjoy. And my great-great-grandfather, Henry Longfellow, he was a famous poet that wrote Paul Revere's Ride, so I left him a pen and a piece of paper for his imagination. And I also I brought a pan muerta on it. You see, it's a circle, which signifies the circle of life. You know, we are never dead. We are always just reborn into a different plane. And if you see on the top, these are supposed to be pieces of bone to signify the dead. And it's really sugary because we want to attract the dead, so we put sugary things on our treats. You see over here, there are also some sugar skulls. These sugar skulls sometimes have the names of our dead, and those that leave them are often encouraged to eat the skulls after the celebration. So I'm just going to leave this pan de muerto for my ancestors, put it over here for them to enjoy. But, you know, Pan de Muerto, it's not just to give to your ancestors. You can also try it on your own. Let's see if it tastes good. Very good. Very sugary. Basically tastes like a croissant with sugar on top. I really, really like it. So whether you would like to celebrate your own altar or you just want to watch this video, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you will celebrate the ancestors when they come into your life. Happy holidays! Hola! And welcome to the Day of the Dead for adults. Today is November 2nd. It is the final Day of the Dead. And everybody has left their offerings. We have our pictures. And to complete this, we will burn everything and conclude the Day of the Dead ceremony. So I've collected my pictures of my great-grandfather, my sister, my mom, and now I'm going down to the fire pit to burn them. Normally we go into the ocean, but we want to keep our oceans clean, so we're not going to do that. Here it goes. Come on. So this part is when we release our ancestors back to the universe. We tell some stories, enjoy the time that they spent with us, and let them rest in peace. So first I will do great-great-great-great-grandfather Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I didn't really know him, but he was a great writer. I and many people appreciate his literary works. Thank you for everything, and I hope you are resting in peace. He had a rough life, so hopefully the afterlife is much better for him. Next is my sister Elise Oppenheimer. She left us too soon, but we had some great times. She had a little hiding place underneath the stairs, and we would make potions together, and it was really fun. And we would sometimes play family, and I would always have her be the grandpa for some reason, and I would be the mom, and I would pull my youngest sister along in a hamper, and yeah, we just had a really great time together. So I hope you are enjoying the afterlife. Love you, Elise. So next is my grandpa Opie, Harry Oppenheimer. He was a German Jew. He escaped to Germany. He had very little, didn't speak English, and because he made it to America, I'm alive today. He had a butcher shop on the Upper East Side for 50 years. And something funny is he had a file, and whenever I would come to visit him, he would say, "Schutzela, come over here." And he had what he called like an atheist file, and it was all these documents of why God and nothing spiritual exists. So it'll be funny if there is an afterlife, and if there is all these God and all this spiritual thing, and if he's just like, damn, I thought there was nothing after. But we also enjoyed lox and bagels, and he also would enjoy showing me beautiful operas and telling me about him and how my grandma and him would go dancing. It was really beautiful stories. And he was with me on one of my movie shoots, Honeypot. So that's when he died, was when I was on that shoot. So I hope you are with me always, and if there is an afterlife, I hope you are laughing and enjoying it. Rest in peace, Opie. So, next is my mother, Deidre Foley Oppenheimer. And she became a vegan later on in her life. She found that it was healthier and she wanted us to be healthy kids. So every morning she would feed us bananas because they have tons of potassium in them. And she would encourage me to pursue my artistic endeavors. So I'm sure she's smiling down from heaven and very happy with everything that I'm doing with my life. I love you, Mom. Hope you're resting in peace. In peace, ancestors. I love you and thank you for bringing me to this moment. So here we have Bob Marley's altar. You could see there's a giant pumpkin man with a huge weed joint, and he likes soccer. And there's some Plan de Muerta. Bob Marley, he has to have Jamaican rum. So if you see there's some Jamaican rum, some food that he liked. Looks like a fun guy to hang out with, looking at his altar. Over here we have Prince, who loved basketball. See, there's a basketball. What else do we have? Oh, he liked to gamble. You see there's some gambling things on his altar. He also liked to party. So we have some champagne and him performing. And look at this giant Prince sign. These are some nice altars. Hola, and welcome to Freddie Mercury's altar for Dia de los Muertos. As you can see, there's the iconic microphone that he is to hold on stage. Freddie Mercury, of course, needs some vodka, a piano. Over here, there's a vacuum. There's also some champagne, cigarettes. He was a party guy, so he has to have some party material on his altar. This is another altar at our hotel, Jenny Rivera. I'm not sure who she is, but looks like she was a singer who loves beer and tequila and japones, and I think she had some kind of sphinx pet. Yeah, and here's some pan de muerto and some fruits and vegetables. So here I am at the voting box. Do I vote for number 1, Bob Marley, number 2, Prince, number 3, Freddie Mercury, or number 4, Jenny Rivera? I think Bob Marley with that pumpkin man was the best. We'll see. Vote in the comments and let me know who your number 1 pick is.